Second one in a row. Woo! Think we're here. We made it. Folks, second one. We're ready. We're rocking and rolling. It is the San Francisco 49ers at the Philadelphia Eagles. I have already posted a clip of the Cole Bishop interception, and we are rocking and rolling. We're ready to go. I've even linked this video in. I think people are starting to get into it a little bit. Damn. All right. All right, so we are here for the San Francisco 49ers at the Philadelphia Eagles. All right. Just getting everything set up here, folks. There are none of you. All right. But we are here. We're rocking and rolling. We are just about ready to go. All right. Well, we almost made it. God damn it. God damn it. All right. So, here we go. Yeah, it's better. All right. So, we are here, San Francisco 49ers at the Philadelphia Eagles. All right. Playoff mode, baby. Hold on. What did I get sent?
Here we are. And if you, in fact, if you look, come to think of it, well, I gotta look at this myself. What a view. Here we are. And if you, in fact, if you look, well.
Don't ask. But we're here. We're ready to go. Oh. Holy shit. But we're here. We're ready to go. Live stream number 2, baby. 49ers at Eagles. We've got content, man. We're ready. We're here. We're ready to rock and roll with game number 2. All right, so all right, we're putting up a thread in our Facebook group. Binga bonga banga bong boom go boom. Alright, baby. We are here. We're ready. Aaron Andrews in the most God, how many animals were killed to make that? Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright. Here we go, folks. It is time. San Francisco 49ers at Philadelphia Eagles. Who's getting the ball first? Oh, they're holding up a bunch of signs. Say, go Birds. Fly, Eagles, fly. I think the 49ers are getting the ball first. Cock Dirty's warming up on the sideline. CMC just being all handsome. Jalen Hurts being handsome and also kind of overrated. But here we go, folks. The Eagles are kicking it off to the 49ers. The 49ers will start the game with the ball. Jake Elliott is off to kick it away. And due to the wind, Jake Elliott will have to have someone hold it for him. Jake Elliott kicks it away, and this game is underway. Received inside the 10 by Brian Robinson, brought down at about the 24-yard line. And here comes Brock Purdy, baby. All right. Brock Purdy, since week 11, 19 total touchdowns. God damn. Oh, yeah, I'm on Do Not Disturb. All right, 24-yard line. Brock Purdy under center with Juszczyk in motion. Pitches it to McCaffrey, who is brought down a yard behind the line of scrimmage. He's 2nd and 11. All right, ball is at the 22-yard line. Purdy drops back to pass, fires deep over the middle, complete. Oh, wow. He's gone. Demarcus Robinson to the 30, to the 20, all the way down to the 15-yard line. Demarcus Robinson with a massive play. He sliced and diced his way through that secondary, and the 49ers pick up right back where they left off if we pretend that Week 18 didn't exist. Purdy takes the snap, hands it off to McCaffrey, gets to about the 15-yard line, so it'll be 1. All right. All right, 16-yard line. Purdy drops back to pass. Looking, fires over the middle, caught by Christian McCaffrey at the 5-yard line. First down, San Francisco. A first and goal at the 5-yard line. Brock Purdy threw a 61. That was tipped by Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis, who had a hell of a year this year, completes it to McCaffrey. First and goal at the 5. Purdy in shotgun, McCaffrey to his left. Takes the snap, hands it to McCaffrey, who's fighting, gets to about the 2. All right, ball's at the 2.5-yard line. Purdy, under center, Jawan Jennings in motion, fakes it, throws it to the end zone, caught Demarcus Robinson, touchdown, San Francisco. Pretty easy. They sliced and diced their way through those 2 all-pro corners. Quinyon Mitchell was in coverage, but not well enough. 1, 2, got that second foot down. It is 6-0 San Francisco, pending the PAT by Eddie Pinheiro. The kick is up, and it is good. So, a fast start by San Francisco. They get the ball to those Philadelphia Eagles. After a fast start by that hot 49ers offense, it is San Francisco 7, Philly 0. All right. Do we have anyone in yet? No, we don't.
Lawrence takes the snap, drops back, fires deep over the middle, intercepted! Cole Bishop seals the victory for the Buffalo Bills. And Trevor Lawrence has to be despondent with himself. Also the 23-yard line, Lawrence takes the snap, drops back, fires deep over the middle, intercepted! Cole Bishop seals the victory.
There's no one in here yet, so I got time. All right. There we go, folks. So, once again, it is 49ers 7, Eagles nothing. All right, the kick is away. It is received at about the 6-yard line. Taken to about the 37-yard line. Nice return there, and here comes Jalen Hurts. All right. So 11:45 remaining here in the first quarter. Eagles are up. The 49ers have the ball at the 37-yard line. Jalen Hurts is under center. Saquon Barkley in the backfield with A.J. Brown to the left, Devontae to the right. Hurts hands it off to Saquon, gets about 2 yards. Yep, so A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jahan Dotson, sounded out by Dallas Goedert. They are all in the backfield. Jalen Hurts, well, they're all on the field. Jalen Hurts, draw play to Saquon, who's running to the right, has a lot of room. 50, 40, 35, brought down out of bounds at the 31. Nice play. There was nobody on that side of the field. Solid play by Saquon Barkley. And it is 1st and 10 Philadelphia Eagles. Saquon has averaged triple digits over his last 4 games. Jalen Hurts in shotgun with Saquon to his right. Takes the snap, hands it off to Saquon Barkley. Gets about little under 5 yards on the play. They got that solid offensive line. 2nd and 5. Ball is at the 28-yard line. Hurts in shotgun. Takes the snap. Fakes it to Saquon. Looking. Fires to the right. Complete to A.J. Brown. Gets to about the 18-yard line. 1st down. Philly Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. All right, ball is at the 17-yard line. Jalen Hurts takes the snap, fakes it to Saquon, drops back, checks it down, complete to, I believe that is Dallas Goedert. Couldn't tell if that was him or Grant Calcaterra. Oh, God, 25-mile-an-hour winds. Good Lord. No wonder the coverage was blown. No wonder the coverage was blown on that Demarcus Robinson touchdown. There's 25-mile-an-hour winds. All right, ball is at the 13-yard line. Hurts shovels it to Devontae Smith, who tries to get around a defender. Gets about 3, maybe 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 4. All right, ball's at the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 3. Saquon to Jalen Hurts' right. Draw play to Saquon. Looking to get around. Is he going to get the first? I believe he does. Gets about 3, maybe 4 yards on the play. First down, Eagles. All right, welcome, person viewing. We are here. We're having a good time. It's all in good fun. Early touchdown from Brock Purdy to Demarcus Robinson. And now the Eagles are driving. Saquon holding on to that ball for dear life. He already has 4 rushes for 39 yards. And I know that because they're displaying it on the TV. Ball is on the 7-yard line. Grant Calcaterra in motion to the inside. Well, hello, Eliza. Hands it off to Saquon Barkley. 3-yard line. Okay. Listen. Tomorrow's game is going to suck. Because the Texans have won defensive slugfests all year. And I'm not sold on the Steelers' offense at all. It's brutal. But I think the Texans are going to pull it off. I don't trust I don't trust a washed Aaron Rodgers, no matter what anyone says. All right, Hurts takes a snap, hands it off to Saquon, who's looking to get there. He's fighting, gets to about the 1-yard line. Yeah, I'm doing all 3 today. I can't believe I'm doing that. I already posted a clip of the Cole Bishop interception, but we're having a good time. All right, Hurts hands it off to Goddard, who is going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, that's how anyone would feel about their favorite team losing a playoff game. But I just don't trust it. I don't trust the Steelers. The Steelers have not won a playoff game since TikTok was introduced in America. It's brutal. All right, Jake Elliott, the kicker. The kick is up, and the PAT is off the upright and no good. Jake Elliott, who is one of 2 Bengals draft picks to ever win the Super Bowl as a rookie, has doinked it. And now it is 7-6 49ers over the Eagles on the Shoobs Radio Network. I don't believe in the run game all that much. I like the Texans offense. They're capable of explosive pass plays, but and I think CJ Stroud could be phenomenal. Because I see it in him. He's like, he's Black Fernando Mendoza. Every speech he gives is like an inspirational speech. He's pretty good at what he does. But I don't think the run game is consistent enough. I don't know if the line's consistent enough. But we're hanging out. And I don't think I'm going to live stream that one unless it gets to the 4th quarter and I get to see some Steelers fans cry. It is going to be in Pittsburgh. They're going to be so pumped. Because I knew the whole year the Steelers were going to win the AFC North by default. I knew that I knew they were going to win the division by default. The Bengals were too banged up and their defense is too mediocre. It got better as the year went along, but the bar was so low. Browns have potential? I don't know. And the the Ravens were, like, I was not convinced Lamar was healthy. At all. I think they made the right move by getting rid of Harbaugh. Oh my God. Let's see, Braden Mann. The hold is good. He believed, yeah, he thought, yeah. Yeah, I thought, I think he was only sacked like 30-something times this year. Yes, Stroud was only sacked. He wasn't sacked nearly as much as he was last year. All right. Elliott to hold. I'm sorry, Elliott to kick it away. Braden Mann to hold. There was a 10-play, 63-yard drive. What do you got going on today? I'm just having a conversation with someone who's typing. All right. Received by Brian Robinson, taken down to about the 27-yard line. With 6:12 remaining, it'll be Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy and company. It wasn't just it was like a different injury every week. He was always on the injury report for some random reason. And then Harbaugh was like, yep, good to go. Something just felt fishy. All right. 26-yard line, Brock Purdy under center with Kittle in motion. And Kyle Scrabble in motion. Pitches it to the right to Christian McCaffrey, who gets about 4 yards. He's about to get 5, but swatted down by Reed Blankenship. So it'll be second and about 6. Moro Ojomo, that's a fun name. All right. It'll be second and 6. Ball is right on the 30-yard line. Purdy takes the snap, drops back to pass, fires to the right. Incomplete to George Kittle. Quinyon Mitchell broke it up. 3rd and 6. Yeah, Purdy's had a pretty good game so far. That's his first incompletion. Whoa, they're letting the boys play today, aren't they? That was a little bit of contact, but not enough to justify the penalty. It'll be 3rd and 6. All right, 5:42 remaining in the first. Purdy in shotgun. McCaffrey to his left. Purdy drops back to pass. Fires it to the left. Complete, but short of a first down. Caught by Demarcus Robinson. Be 4th and about 2 or 3. Let's see. We got 4th and 3, and I think they are bringing out the punting unit. Thomas Morstead out to punt. Britton Covey back to return. All right. Morstead is about his own 20-yard line. Punts it away, and it's a bitty. Actually, not that good. It was taken out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. And it'll be Philadelphia Eagles ball. All right, 7-6. 49ers over the Eagles. It'll be the Eagles ball, and then we get to watch a pickup truck commercial, which is, I'm pretty sure is just, well, I had a joke and then I lost it. But we're cool. So. All right. Let's see here. First game. No comments besides the Bills they're just better. Jags made it a contest. I knew it was going to be a good game. Oh, already way better. It's already been so much better. Like, every game has come down to the wire. Every single one. Yep. So, let's see how my clip is doing. Because I just edited the I just edited the Cole Bishop clip in about 10 minutes. Yep, edited in about 10 minutes. And we made it up there. All right, so. Okay, a Royal Caribbean commercial. God, cruise ship commercials are unrealistic. It's just like families having a good time, which is part of it. But it's like, man, I want the other side of the cruise. Well, thank you. It's like I want the other side of the cruise commercials. I just want like some dude hungover at the bar. He's having buffet food and he's just like, what happened to me? I used to be somebody. I want that cruise ship commercial. I want someone losing money in the casino. Which apparently you can be 18 in a cruise ship casino. I remember finding that out. All right. Ball is at the 32-yard line. All right. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Saquon, who gets about a yard with forward progress. Matt LaFleur said he talked briefly with Ed Policy on the plane last night and implies conversations about his future will happen in the near future. So conversations about the future will happen in the future. Sure. All right, Nick Sirianni is 6-3. His postseason. It also doesn't take that long to like edit it. You just gotta like, here's the secret to the sauce. I find the clip on Twitter, screen record my recording, and just kind of mix the two clips together. All right, Hurts takes the snap, hands it off to Saquon Barkley, who is swallowed up about a yard beyond the line of scrimmage. Yeah, it's a division rival. You're up 21-3. You go conservative as all hell. And I put this in our group chat last night. Or this morning. I'm like, I gained a new respect for Ben Johnson. Because he's like, I hate these guys. I want to beat the hell out of them. And he did. Hurts takes the snap. Drops back. Fires over the middle. Complete. And that is going to be Pharaoh Cooper, I believe. Well, I'm a little... Darius Cooper. There it is. Pharaoh Cooper is not in the league anymore. Jesus. All right. Hurts fakes the handoff. Drops back. Fires over the left. Complete to A.J. Brown. But he threw it short of the first down marker, so it'll be 2nd and 2. Yeah, and Ben Johnson was exactly as aggressive as he needed to be. Because like Ben Johnson like knew like he knew that the Packers were a weak team. He had the home team on his side. Like if the Bears crowd knows they have a chance to win a game, they're going to be all about it. And I've been to that stadium. The energy there is awesome. Ball is at the 48-yard line, 2nd and 2. Hurts takes the snap, fakes the handoff, drops back, fires deep to the left, and he overthrew everybody. Incomplete, 3rd and 2. That was just like not a very good game. Or I'm sorry, like that was not a good second half by LaFleur. Like I was just like I kind of had this feeling like Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams are like they're gonna have that magic. Oh yeah, Salah's gonna get the job. It'll be 3rd and 2. Ball is still at the 48-yard line. A.J. Brown is out to the left. Saquon is in the backfield. Hands it off to aforementioned Saquon and swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. 4th and 2. Not with my wallet, unfortunately. I told my friend that last night. He's like, did you bet on it? And I was like, no comment. 4th and 2. They are going for it. With 1:44 to go in the first quarter. Saquon is lining up to the right with AJ and Devontae out to the left. Hurts takes the snap, drops back to pass, fires to the left, batted and incomplete. Upton stout in coverage, and the 49ers take over. Boom. Is Jalen Hurts good? Like, I'm making a very... I want to make a bold claim. I believe that Jalen Hurts is the most overrated football player of this calendar decade. And part of the reason why I believe that is because anytime I even say he is even remotely overrated, there are people... Yeah, hell yeah, Eliza. Thank you so much for tuning in. Where are you headed off to? I forget where you... Yeah, I'm probably doing the night game as well. But... I don't know if Jalen Hurts is like as good as people think he is. But... hell yeah. Do what you gotta do. Live your life. Oh, it's puppies. Alright. So. Alright. We have just over around a minute here in the first quarter. 49ers have the ball. It's 7-6. 49ers over the Eagles. The touchdown to Demarcus Robinson. And then Dallas Goedert as well. Yeah, there was nobody deep. Jalen Hurts just went for his first read. And Upton Stout jumped the route. And it's now 7-6 49ers over the Eagles. All right, so the ball is at San Francisco's 48-ish yard line. All right. 7-6, Niners over the Eagles. 80 total yards for San Francisco, 83 for the Eagles. Not bad. All right, ball's at the 48-yard line. McCaffrey to Purdy's left, who is in shotgun. Draw play to McCaffrey, who's running to the right, gets about a yard. Brought down, I believe, by Nolan Smith. It'll be 2nd and 9. All right. One and 3. Yeah, this is going to be, like I said, Vic Fangio is going to have a masterclass in this game. Purdy drops back, fires to the left, dropped by Jawan Jennings. With Cooper DeJean in coverage, it'll be 3rd and 9. All right. That wasn't totally dropped by Jawan Jennings, but DeJean was tight in coverage. All right, Purdy takes the snap, drops back to pass. He's looking. He's scrambling to the left. Is he going to run it? He runs, gets about 2 yards. It'll be 4th and 7. All right. So, all right, Thomas Morstead punts it away. And it is going to be a good bounce. It's taken at about the 6-yard line. And the Eagles offense takes over. This is going to be a little unexciting for a second. I'm going to just fix some graphics here. All right. With 8 seconds left, the Eagles are on their own 6-yard line. Hurts is in shotgun with Saquon to his right. 3 seconds on the play clock. Hurts drops back to pass. Fires to the left. Complete to A.J. Brown. Shoved out of bounds at about the 13 with 3 seconds to go. All right. Did a little fixing there. I think my scoreboard should look a little cleaner. All right. Well, that's not it, but we're here. We're having a good time. And we're rocking and rolling. That wasn't quite what I was going for, but we're going to try it again. That's what I was going for. Okay. All right, so once again, 49ers 7, Eagles 6 here on the Shoobs Radio Network. All right. Just checking and seeing how things are going. I think I have over 1,000 views on my clip already. Yes, I do. Boom. All right. So, I believe it's the end of the first quarter. All right. It is 49ers 7, Eagles 6. I believe it's the start of the second quarter. Times are good here. Oh, Colin Cowherd, so full of himself. He's smart sometimes. But sometimes I find him a little arrogant. Yeah, if you're posting a CGI image of a brain, that's when you think you're so fucking smart. All right. So, we are the Eagles. 5:20, and it is dark as hell in Philly. Here we go, beginning of the second quarter. Here we go. 2nd and 3. Ball is on the 13-yard line. 3 receivers set. Saquon to Jalen Hurts' right. Hurts so far is 6 for 8 for 41 yards. Hurts, draw play to Saquon Barkley, who's pushing, gets to about the 20-yard line. First down, Philadelphia Eagles. All right. 14:32. 1 with Jahan Dotson in motion. They're changing the play at the line of scrimmage. 4 receivers set with Saquon to Jalen Hurts' right. They're changing the play. 7 on the play clock. Changing it again. Hurts drops back to pass. He's looking, fires to the left, complete to Devontae Smith. Is brought down right around the first down marker. Did he get it? Depends on the spot. Duh. But we're here. We're having a good time. Here, 48 minutes into the live stream. And he's brought down just short. 2nd and 1. Hands it off to Saquon Barkley, who gets about 4 yards on the play. But first down, Eagles. All right, 13:31 to go here in the second quarter. 1st and 10. Ball's on the 34-yard line. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Changing the play up at the line of scrimmage. There's chaos on the Eagles offense right now. This is Kevin Patullo magic, baby. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hurts in shotgun, drops back to pass, fires to the left, at closer to the referee than anybody. That play was a disaster. And it'll be 2nd and 10. My goodness. 13:01, Kevin Patullo. Wow. That play was a disaster. All right, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Hurts in shotgun. There are napkins all over the field. Hurts drops back, checks it down, complete to Devontae, who is swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Immediately brought down. And it'll be 3rd and 10. All right. All right. 3rd and 10. Ball is on the 34.5-yard line. Hurts in shotgun. Devontae Smith comes to the inside, but they are going to do a false start. False start on the offense. Oh, God, those uprights are blowing. They are blowing all the haters away. All right, 3rd and 15. Ball is at the 29.5-yard line. Hurts in shotgun. Got 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Hurts drops back to pass. He's looking. Fires deep over the middle. Caught by Devontae Smith, who I believe he was just a bit short. Yep, they're going to mark him just under a half-yard short. Uh-oh. And you know what's going to happen here. They're gonna tushy-pushy, and they tushy-pushy. First down, Eagles. Life is brilliant sometimes. All right, 1st and 10. Ball is at the 46-yard line. I believe San Francisco just called a timeout. Yep, 2 timeouts remaining. All right, 11 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Ball is at the 46-yard line. Napkins are still everywhere. Hurts is under center, which is strange because they don't have to do a tush-push. AJ Brown to the left. Hurts pitches it to Saquon. Gets about to midfield. It'll be about 2nd and 6. Oh, and the injury tent has to go to the injury tent. Jeez, it is windy. All right, Hurts checks it down to Saquon Barkley, who gets to the 40, 30, and tripped up by Eric Kendricks. And had that not happened, he would have been gone. All right, ball is at the 30.5-yard line. 9:42 remaining in the second quarter. Hurts hands it off to Tank Bigsby. Gets to the 26. He's second and about 5 or 6. Yeah, I'm trying to find a clip of the... All right. 26-yard line, 2nd and 6, 9 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Hurts hands it off to Tank Bigsby. 20-yard line, gets to about the 16. Tank the tank. All right, we're good. We're safe. All right. All right, 1st and 10. Hurts hands it off to Bigsby. 10, and is swallowed up at about the 10-yard line. All right. He's 2nd and 3 with 8:07 remaining here in the first half. This is a fast-moving football game. Robert Saleh looking focused as all hell. Ball is at the 10-yard line. Hurts drops back, hands it off to Saquon Barkley. who's looking to get some room, and he is swallowed up about 3 yards behind the line. Eric Kendricks on the play. 3rd and about 5. All right, ball's at the 12-yard line, 3rd and 5. Jalen Hurts is in shotgun. This has been a long drive. Hands it off to Barkley, who gets about 3 yards. It'll be 4th and 2. Fourth and 2, 6:27 remaining here in the first half. All right, ball is at the 9-yard line. Devontae Smith in motion. Hurts, draw play, fakes the handoff, fires to the end zone. Caught! Is that Goddard? It sure is. Dallas Goddard with his second tutty of the day. But hold on, we got some flags on the field. Ineligible man downfield on the Eagles. No tutty. There's an ineligible man. What are they talking about? Oh, they negated it. Touchdown. So, touchdown Dallas Goddard. His second of the day. Impending the PAT from Jake Elliott, which he doinked the first one. Jake Elliott on to kick the PAT with napkins flying everywhere. The kick is up, and it is good. So, with 6:08 remaining here in the first half, it is Eagles 13, 49ers 7. All right. Oh, God, Taco Bell looks so good right now. I think I want that last Urban Artifact. Do I have any viewers? No, I don't. All right. We are going to go to the bathroom. But first, unmute your microphone, asshole. So. All right. Oh, the rules guy. Yeah, they changed that call pretty willy-nilly there. All right, so the kickoff is taken, and down to about the 22. Sky Moore on the return, and here comes Brock Purdy. Yeah, Philly has run 33 plays to the Eagles, or Philly has run 33 plays to the 49ers 12. All right, Purdy drops back to pass, fires to the right, complete to Kittle, gets to about the 29. And Kittle's down. And text that to my friend. I said, oh. All right, so injury timeout as George Kittle is down. He just said fun season. I'm so sorry. Holy fuck. That was just like, I get it. Just said fun season. All right, so my buddy, he's just like, yep, fun season. All right. This is like a wine flavored beer. It's an Astrolabe from Urban Artifact. It's a local brewery in Cincinnati. Damn, the 2026 Chevy Silverado. Like a rock, stroll down the road like a rock. Somebody's yelling outside. All right. Oh, Kittle's on the cart. And George Kittle is being carted off. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, Shub, shut up. Purdy fires deep over the middle, complete to Jawan Jennings. 50, 40, 35, 30, all the way down to the 26. Nice play from Purdy to Jawan Jennings. His shoes. Shut up, which I get it. All right. Purdy is in shotgun. Kyle Scrabble in motion to the outside. Purdy drops back to pass. Fires complete to McCaffrey, who's looking to get all the way down to the 20-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 4. All right, 2nd and 4 with 4:21 remaining. 4:18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Purdy under center with McCaffrey. All right, McCaffrey takes the pitch, gets to about the 18. All right. Ball's at the 17.5-yard line. Purdy is under center. Hands it off to McCaffrey, who stumbles and loses about a half a yard. Oh, no. All right. 4th down with about 3:17 remaining. And I think they're going to go for it. All right, 4th and 2, ball at the 18. Purdy switching up the play at the line of scrimmage, and I think they're going to call a timeout. All right, so they're going to go for the field goal here. The kick is up, and it is good. So, with 2:50 remaining here in the first half, it is Eagles 13, 49ers 10. Boom. I haven't had any viewers here for a bit, which we're just trying to get some clippities. Just catching up on some messages. The good time is but a widow maker. All right. All right. All right. All right. So, Pinheiro kicks it away to the left side. Caught by Britton Covey, who stays in the end zone. Kneels it for a touchy-backy. All right, 13-10, 2:50 remaining here in the first half. 13-10, Eagles over the 49ers. Devontae Smith in motion, Jalen Hurts under center with Barkley in the backfield. Hurts, delayed snap, but hands it to Barkley, who gets about 6 on the play. All right. 2nd and 4. I need to rest a little bit. All right, Hurts fakes the handoff to Saquon. Fires deep over the middle. Incomplete in the direction of A.J. Brown, who is holding his leg. This is going to be awfully telling here. A little slow to get up. Oof. Just out of reach of A.J. Brown. All right, ball is at the 41-yard line. And there is a flag on the play. God hates flags. All right, so a false start on Fred Johnson. Bengals legend, by the way. All right, 2:07 remaining, 3rd and 9. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Jalen Hurts drops back to pass, fires deep to the right, incomplete. Oh, off the hands of A.J. Brown, though, so not bad. 4th and 9. right, so the punt goes away. Off the heezy of the Eagles player. And taken by Sky Moore to the 22. Oh, and A.J. Brown is livid at Sirianni. It's just A.J. Brown's MO to be pissed off at Nick Sirianni. All right, so we've reached the 2-minute warning. Gonna move some shit? I don't think we've had anyone in about a half hour. All right. We are relaxing. It's been a good Sunday. We're going to try and get some clippies. Yeah, go fuck yourself if you don't like that clip. It's a good clip. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos posted so far this year, including my long form, so not bad. But we are at the 2-minute warning. All right. All right, so we're about an hour 20 in. All right, ball is at the 23-yard line. All right, Purdy is under center. Hands it off to Christian McCaffrey, who gets about 4, maybe 5 yards on the play. Oh, yeah. George Kittle is out with an Achilles injury as Purdy drops back. He's facing pressure. He is swallowed up by Jalen Carter. All right, so yeah, George Kittle is out with an Achilles injury. That is, boo, we don't like that. All right, 3rd and 11. With 1:12 remaining. Uh-oh. That might be a free play. Purdy drops back, fires deep to the left, caught by Demarcus Robinson. All right, so. Oh, hey, hell yeah. All right, Demarcus Robinson with the play. But that was a free play. Boom. What? Okay, hold on. All right, so. Purdy drops back to pass. He's looking, checks down to the right, but McCaffrey didn't see the throw coming. All right. But the big update, George Kittle is out with an Achilles injury. That's brutal news. It's a brutal update. But nonetheless, it is 2nd and 10. With a minute 02 remaining. Brock Purdy, 12 dropbacks, 1 sack, and 3 pressures. So, yeah, he has an Achilles injury. All right, and Purdy calls the final timeout of the half for the 49ers. So it'll be 2nd and 10. If you are not subscribed already, you are more than welcome to do so. We have fun around here. I make a lot of comedic shorts. I like to think I'm in tune with everything that's going on in the league. You're more than welcome to stick around. We love to have you. But yeah, Purdy is going to have to play without George Kittle because I think Kittle's wife went to the tent to thank you, buddy. All right, and they called the timeout. Well, we appreciate you nonetheless. But minute 02 remaining. Purdy takes the snap, drops back. He checks down over the middle. Incomplete, dropped. I believe that was Malik Turner. All right, 3rd and 10 with 57 seconds remaining. Purdy drops back to pass. He fires to the left, complete. That's Tonjes. It'll be 1st down. San Francisco. All right, here we go. Purdy drops back, checks it down, complete to Christian McCaffrey, who gets to about the 44-yard line. All right, 44-yard line. A little messy on the pre-snap motions there. Purdy is in shotgun, drops back to pass. He's looking, fires it out of bounds. With 8 seconds remaining in the half, it'll be 3rd and 5. All right, 3rd and 5. He's not going to win. I think he should be comeback player of the year, but I don't think he wins MVP. It's probably going to be Stafford. Like, the MVP is a quarterback award at this point. It's not something I fully agree with, but I truly don't think that McCaffrey did enough to sway the voters away from a quarterback. I think he could be in the running for Offensive Player of the Year. It's either going to go to Puka or JSN. But We'll have to figure that out. So I don't think CMC will be MVP, but without a doubt, comeback player of the year. Was he a first-team All-Pro? I think he was a first-team All-Pro, but you got to keep in mind, well, for this situation, in fact, it's third and 5. They don't have any timeouts. So Purdy should run out of bounds. What is he doing? Get out of bounds, get out of bounds, get out of bounds. I think he got out of bounds. All right, so did Purdy get out of bounds? So I think there's going to be about 2 seconds left here in the first half. They did stop the clock. And they are going to go for the field goal. All right. Let's see what happens. They might... What are they going to rule this? I think it... Oh. I have no idea what this means. But Purdy is... He was really slow. Yeah, he tried... Yeah, he realized way too late that he needed to get out of bounds. So what is going to happen here? What is going to happen? Are they going into the locker room? I think everyone's going into the locker room. Yep. It is halftime. So they ruled that Purdy didn't do the proper motions. And it is officially halftime in Philly. So 30 minutes out of 60 through the ball game. It is Eagles 13, 49ers 10. It is halftime. Well, we'll figure that out eventually. There we go. All right, so they did not get... Hey, no, you're good. So yeah, they didn't get... I think they just couldn't get it off in time. So it is halftime here. It is Eagles 13, 49ers 10. So I think Purdy fumbled it out of bounds. Oh, yeah, the 49ers say George Kittle officially tore his Achilles. Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah. It's tough because, like, he's clearly the number one target. Is Pearsall inactive today? I don't think Pearsall was playing. Yeah, it really is. It's brutal. But we have reached halftime here. Check fantasy. brutal events, but we have reached halftime here. It is Eagles 13, 49ers 10. 2 touchdowns by Dallas Goedert and 1 by Demarcus Robinson. Yeah. Jalen Hurts has been okay. Yeah, I totally forgot that Sirianni and A.J. Brown kind of got into it. Yeah. So, yeah, it is pretty bad. Kittle tore his Achilles. All right, so, trying to think of, he's been, well, it's also, I think it's a product of Kevin Patullo. Like, people, like, have really had it out for his head. A San Francisco 49ers employee just walked into the locker room carrying what appeared to be a bottle of tequila. Best guess, it's for George Kittle. That's quite funny. All right, so once again, it is halftime here in Philadelphia, PA. But we are here. It's been like I said, it's been a fun playoff so far. Just like this game has been like kind of like without some like super unexciting. Granted, the win has a little bit to do with it, I'd say. Big Nick Nuts and Bolts. Hello, sir. Was good? Ain't shit. Identify yourself. Thank you so much, Big Nick Nuts and Bolts. Alright, so, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We have 3 people. Must have taken what song, literally? I forget. Also, Lucian, goddamn, do you need therapy? Last night was... Last night was no bueno. Tequila, yep. Okay. We're all sad. But the second half is about to get underway here in Philly, PA. I appreciate your nuts and your bolts. Damn, 333. Let's go. I hit the lucky threes. Well, I appreciate y'all tuning in, being peaches. We appreciate you guys. It's a lucky threes kind of day. All right. How's Grassi's stream doing? You don't think you'll need therapy. Yeah, last night was brutal, and I put this on my Instagram story, but I low-key called the comeback. I'm like 21-3. I'm like, this nothing. It just I had this weird intuition, like it doesn't feel safe. Lucian is a Packers fan, actually. An update did come out. Jack. Fuck is up, brother. Let's see. I did get an update about that. It was very vague. I did see an update on that earlier. Matt LaFleur said he talked briefly with Ed Policy on the plane last night and implies conversations about his future will happen in the near future. Uh-oh. Tanner, you earlier you said you're a 49ers fan, so pick one. Pick one. So LaFleur has 1 year left on his contract, from what I remember. I did not stream the Rams game. I just kind of watched it. Well, oh, you have 5 people. Not terrible. We're pretty close to Hawk Tua. Tanner, what's your go-to team? All right. So, fucking A. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced LaFleur's job is safe, especially after last night. No one chooses to be a Jets fan, brother. Okay. Man, what would be the most fun team to get on the bandwagon? It's, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm going to say, oh no. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Bears. Let's see. Who hasn't won a Super Bowl? I mean, the Bears are fun as hell. Yes, you can curse in the chat. I don't give a fuck. All right. Oh boy. Seahawks would be fun. We try. Again, I haven't made a dime. I haven't made a dime doing this. But it's been fun. It's been fun so far. Fuck the Steelers. All right, we are officially reaching the third quarter here. Gonna update the scoreboard here. All right, boom. We are updated. We're rocking. We're rolling. We're here. We're queer. We're good to go. All right. I will not support the Steelers in any way, shape, or form. All right, so 14:54 here in the third quarter. Ball's on the 30-yard line. Hurts hands it off to Saquon on a draw play. Gets about 8. All right. Again, Aaron Andrews had to murder 3 Bears for that fur coat. Fair. As Saquon gets about a yard loss. Okay, that's fair and understandable. Sirianni is just looking at A.J. Brown like, what the fuck are you mad about? I'll go Texans. Texans are fun. Their offense is flashy at times, and their defense is elite. My fear with the Texans making it all the way is it's going to lead to a boring Super Bowl. As Jalen Hurts drops back to pass, he checks it down, dropped by Saquon. That was in his breadbasket. Incomplete. Also, Big Nick. I do a lot of long forms, and I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for the playoffs coming up here. Devontae Smith came up a little lame after that route on a non-contact. Stay tuned for that one. As Braden Mann punts it away. Caught at the 5-yard line by Sky Moore. Let's see if I get told to be quiet. That was admittedly very funny last week. All right. Sirianni told A.J. Brown to get off the field, seemingly to avoid a penalty for too many men. Jordan Mailata was close too. There was time on the play clock, and it got reset. That's a fair reason. They won in 85. But the 49ers now have the ball. You want the Bears to win because your papa died and he was a Bears fan. I respect that. So we are still in the third quarter here. I mean, granted, it just fucking started, but we are here and we're having a good time. I'm gonna adjust my body. Yeah, my goal is to be monetized by at the very least beginning of next season, like making money off of ads. Like 1,000 subscribers by August would kick ass. I'm just gonna do like random NFL deep dives. I'm gonna do like draft coverage, free agency shit, postseason shit. We're gonna have a fun time. And I will have live streamed for 10 hours today, and that'll be exhausting. Yeah, I've gotten some mini breaks in between. I was going to take a shower, but then Cole Bishop caught a pick six. Yeah, do what you need to do. Spread the word. Tell your buds. Tell your side chicks. Do what you got to do. Like, I have no idea, like, as Brock Purdy takes the snap, drops back, he fakes the throw, he's scrambling to the right, he's running, gets about 6 on the play. Like, I have no idea, like, how old everyone is, like, who's in high school, who's in college, who's in middle school, who's 7 and has no parental controls on their internet for some reason. But I just want to, like, make videos that make me giggle. Like, I spend a lot of time writing and a lot of time editing. There's some programs that help out. Like, I can make highlight videos. Like, I posted one of Cole Bishop. I made that in like 10 minutes. As Purdy takes the snap, hands it off to McCaffrey, who was swallowed up about 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. Be 3rd and 2. Yeah, tell your bros, tell your hoes, do what you got to do, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, because yeah, I had no viewers here for about a half hour. I'm just talking to myself. Yeah, my goal is to be monetized by, like I said, by football season. Like, some of my videos are getting ads. Like, I'll watch them, and apparently they're eligible for ads, which is pretty fucking dope, but... So it'll be 1st and 10. Your chicken's getting cold, honey. All right. So, damn, no penalties for the 49ers today. All right. 13 to 10. Yeah, I make shorts all the time. I make long forms all the time. We have fun. Purdy takes the snap, fakes it, and dropped by Luke Farrell. It was dropped. It was a forward pass. Zach Bond tried to pick it up, but nope, forward pass. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was just like a... Yeah, Purdy threw it to the wrong shoulder. But it'll be 2nd and 10 with 12:20 remaining here in the first quarter. Or in the third quarter. Yeah, Bisaccia. Oh, McMahon-anus needs to go. I call him McMahon-anus for a reason. And Purdy calls a timeout. I thought Rashawn Gary had a decent game yesterday. But yeah, those missed field goals. That was a 7-point swing. But I genuinely thought that Rashawn Gary had a decent game yesterday. But yeah, I believe he's on his 2nd contract. But yeah. Also, Golden had a pretty good game yesterday. Yeah, Golden had a great game yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, the 49ers called a timeout. McManus was terrible. Yeah, he made a kick. Yeah, he made all the first half PATs, but like, man, that was brutal. That was a brutal way to go about things. Yeah, I don't know what Dontavian Wicks' contract situation is, but Matthew Golden was like, did you guys draft Matthew Golden with the goal of making him your Xavier Worthy? Like, I know that I mean, Worthy's 40 time was like a tenth of a second faster than Golden's, but getting a lot of wow emojis. Okay. But I don't even think they knew how to use him. All right, 2nd and 10 with 12:20 to go. McCaffrey motions to the outside. Purdy drops back to pass. He's looking, fires deep to the left. It is caught by Demarcus Robinson. It'll be first down, Philadelphia, not the Philadelphia Eagles. It's first down, 49ers. Oh yeah. Well, that was a collapse last night, though. But at least Matthew Golden has momentum heading into year 2. Ball's on the 33. Jawan Jennings in motion. Purdy fakes the handoff to McCaffrey. He's looking. Fires deep over the left. It is just out of reach of Demarcus Robinson. It'll be 2nd and 10. Okay, who of those do you keep? I see no reason to keep Dontavian Wicks. He's fine in spurts. I am streaming the next game. Yeah. But I see no reason to keep Wicks. As Purdy hands it off to McCaffrey. Gets to about the 37 and a half yard line. All right, 3rd and 1 with 11:06 remaining. 05, 4, 3, 2. As they sneak it and get about 4, maybe 5 on the play. 1st and 10, 49ers. Savion Williams, I also think he has some value in special teams. Like, he's like shown to be a decent returner. It depends on what Tucker Kraft's how he comes back from injury. As Purdy drops back, the pocket's collapsing. It is intercepted by Quinyon Mitchell. Oh, baby. And it is Eagles ball. Oh. Purdy with a brutal throw as the pocket collapsed. And Quinyon Mitchell picked it off. That is not a good sequence. Kraft needs a more complimentary second tight end. They also... Hold on. There we go. You guys need to get a tight end out of the draft. Like, figure out who you can cut. Like, if Wicks is on his last year, it depends. I'm going to look this up. Spot Rack is really good for this if you haven't seen it. All right. Tanner, appreciate you, brother. I wanted the next idea I have. It's gonna take a lot of effort. It's gonna take a lot of writing, but it's like I want to rank every team's future, like immediate future, like how well they're gonna, like how good their situation is. Like some teams, like are they in cap hell? How's their roster? How's their coaching? How's everything? I just want to rank everyone's future. Should I tier list it? Because there are a lot of teams do a tier list. I might tier list it. Yeah, we're gonna tier list it. All right, yeah. He intended... Yep, tier list it. And I can come up with some funny names for the tier list. Man, also Bruno Mars's new song was pretty good. All right. Hurts. Fakes the handoff to Saquon. Drops back to pass. He fires deep over the left, out of bounds. Okay. I'm going to look up. So the Packers are in cap hell right now. They have minus 4.7 million. They're 4.7 million over the cap. All right. All right, Hurts. Designed run. Running to the right. I'm not going to go that far, actually. I see what you're trying to do, and I respect what you're trying to do, especially since I root for those boys. However, what makes me hesitate to do that But what makes me hesitate to put the Browns in the shitty tier is that their rookie class this year, they nailed like every draft pick. They nailed every single one. Like the only draft pick they didn't like truly hit this year, hit, was Dylan Gabriel. Like every other one was a fantastic draft pick. Like Mason Graham, great pick. Judkins, great before the few things. Carson Schwessinger, probable rookie of the year. Apparently Big Dom caught a pass. All right, Hurts. Draw play to Saquon, who is swallowed up in the backfield. Emmanuel Lenore and Malik Mustafa on the tackle. All right, so you got to look who's on a 1-year deal. Elgin Jenkins is on a 1-year deal. You extend Tucker Kraft without question. I don't care about the injury. He's fucking him. Jalen Hurts drops back, fires to the right, complete to Goddard. Gets to about the 42 after 3rd and 19. So who's on a 1-year? Rashawn Gary's contract year is 2028. Let's see. Dead cap hit. So Rashawn Gary's dead cap hit is $17 million as the Eagles punt it away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. So with 8:17 in the third quarter. All right. Come on. Technology's fun as hell. What in the hell is going on in your... There we go. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to pull this up again. Alright. Alright, so I'm looking to see who's on a 1-year deal. Actually, I'm going to look and see who hits free agency. Okay, here we go. Quay Walker hits free agency. John Fitzpatrick, I think you let him walk, especially after the injury. Malik Willis hits free agency. Romeo Doubs hits free agency. That is an interesting one. Doubs hitting free agency is a very interesting one. Okay. Emmanuel Wilson hits free agency, but he's a restricted free agent, as is Bo Melton. Yeah, Doubs is going to be an interesting one. You know what? Quay Walker, if you're watching this, and I know you are, da 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 da, as Purdy hands it to McCaffrey, doesn't get much there. Sorry. I like Quay Walker. I don't think we're getting Devin Lloyd. Devin Lloyd's a monster. Yep. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to tier list it, ranking every team's future. All right, out of reach of Jake Tonjes on 2nd and 9. 3rd down. Yeah, and if I tier list it, I could really phone it in on some teams. All right, ball's on the 21-yard line, 3rd and 9 with 7:37 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ball's on the 49ers' 21-yard line, 1 second on the play clock. Purdy drops back. He fires over the left, over the head of McCaffrey, incomplete. Yeah, you're gonna have to figure out like your cap situation because you're because I just saw you're 4.7 over the cap. I think you guys might get a couple compensatory picks because like someone's gonna sign Malik Willis to a pretty good deal, and Romeo Doubs would be an excellent like guy who could like teeter as a wide receiver 2 or 3. Also, people are going to fall for this. I've been thinking about this. Like, anytime someone says, like, oh, they should, like, trade for this player. Because, like, it happened with Aiden Hutchinson this year. It's like, people said, like, the Browns should trade for Aiden Hutchinson. Because, like, man, Myles Garrett and Aiden Hutchinson, that'd be diabolical. Well, my counterpoint to that is the Bengals have a duo like that. And everyone and their mother is like, well, how are you going to pay them both? If you have those 2 players and the rest of your team is going to suck. It's like, well, yeah, that shit's fan porn to me. Granted, these are a lot stronger than they look, but it's like, that shit's fan porn to me. It's like fans jerk off to that idea. If that makes sense. Like, they expect like, oh, like that dynamic duo is going to like tear the league apart. Well, the Bengals have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. They are a dynamic duo. But then with them being on the team, people are like, well, how are you going to pay them? We figured it out. I mean, granted, our defense isn't very good, but they figured it out. Yeah, Sean Ryan, you might have to let him walk. Come to Cincy. AAV, like, you have to look at their, oh, God. Rasheed Walker, his average approximate value, he might be looking at like a $20 million deal pretty annually. So, yeah, go to Spot Rack if you haven't seen it yet. But I'm going to fuck with their roster for a little bit. Not actually. Like, I'm going to have some fun on Spot Rack. So let's say Amarion Hampton is officially active tonight. So if Rashawn Gary gets released, his dead cap hit is $17 million. All right, ball is at the 49ers 46-yard line. Hurts is under center with 7:22 in the 3rd quarter. All right, Saquon is swallowed up in the backfield. There we go. We just switching. And that should show up pretty soon. Damn, they have 4 yards on their last 3 drives. That is what we in the industry call brutal. Okay, so Tank Bigsby in motion. Hurts drops back, checks it down complete to Devontae Smith, who's got a little bit of daylight, but he is brought down by Malik Mustafa, a little bit short of the yard, a little bit short of the first down marker. Okay, so Rashawn Gary's dead cap hit. So if you keep him, it saves $9 million. And they push it, and they got it. So first down, they're at about the 35-yard line. So Rashawn Gary release him. Goodbye. He's gone. So now if you release Gary, you put yourself over the cap. If I'm the Giants, I sign Dobbs if they let Wan'Dale Robinson walk. All right. Hand off to Tank Bigsby, who is swallowed up by Malik Mustafa again. Let's see. We're going to cut Micah Parsons. Oh! What the fuck? If you cut Trayvon Diggs, it saves you $15 million on the cap. Yeah, get rid of his ass. Hurts drops back, checks it down, complete to Devontae Smith, who tries to get around a defender, but he can't. Yeah, so cutting Trayvon Diggs, like this is a postseason rental. Fuck that piece of shit. Oh, cut McManus. So now you have $23 million in cap. Assuming you cut Rashawn Gary, Trayvon Diggs, and Brandon McManus, as he hands it off to Saquon Barkley, who gets to the 23-yard line. First down, Eagles. 4 minutes. 3:59, 58, 57, 56, 55 for a time sink. Let's see who else you can part with here. Wicks, maybe? Yep, Hurts drops back. He checks it down, incomplete to Saquon. Smart of him to let that drop. Yeah, let's see. Do they keep Wyatt? I say they keep Wyatt. Let's say Musgrave goes bye-bye. All right, 13-10, 3:37. Hurts hands it off to Saquon, who is swallowed up in the backfield. Bryce Huff with the tackle. And Saquon is jogging off the field a little gingerly. Saquon's legs did not land very... Saquon did not land very gracefully there. 3rd and 13. Ball is at the 27-yard line with 2:59, 58, 57, 56. Will Shipley in motion. Designed run for Jalen Hurts, who is not going to get the first. He gets about 5 yards back on the play. It'll be 4th and 8. I think the Eagles are going to go for 3. They are going to go for 3. Jake Elliott, who may remind you is one of 2 Bengals draft picks to ever win the Super Bowl as a rookie. Elliott, the kick is up, and it is good. So, with 2:11 remaining in the third quarter, it is Eagles 16, 49ers 10. Yeah, Micah is a defensive tackle and a pass rusher at the same time. Because what a defensive tackle does is they get just as much attention from like multiple offensive linemen. Granted, Micah's held on every play, but this is what Packers Reddit told me. Yeah, you keep Wyatt. Let's see. Lucian, who do you want to launch into the sun? 2:11 remaining here in the third quarter. All right, as Elliott kicks it away, it is received inside the 10 by Brian Robinson, who gets to the 30 to about the 34. We learned Spanish on our trip. So 1st and 10 with 2:05 remaining. Players. All right, Kyle Scrabble in motion. Purdy drops back to pass. He's looking complete to Kyle Scrabble. 50. Jukes a defender. Gets all the way to the 40-yard line. What a play by Kyle Scrabble. I'm going to put that. I want that nickname to catch on so bad. Kyle Scrabble. As Christian McCaffrey gets about 6 yards on that play. All right, 2nd and 4. With a minute 02 remaining. 59, 58, 57, 56. With Sky Moore in motion. Jet sweep 2. Sky Moore looking to get the first. Does not get there. Gets tackled at about the 31. All right, so 3rd and 1 with 36 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Yeah, because if you cut Diggs, it saves $15 million on the cap. Like, he's like a postseason rental. All right, I formation. 49ers are stacking the box. They sneak it, and they get the first. And that'll take us to the fourth quarter. So, Philly is all green for this playoff game today. So at the end of the third quarter, it is Eagles 16, 49ers 10. All right. Okay, Jordan Morgan. So Jordan Morgan would actually cost the 49ers, or I'm sorry, it would cost the Packers money against their cap. Yeah, so like releasing Jordan Morgan would cost you guys money on the cap. All right. Oh, I guess the flashing lights. I just watched a guy in a cops commercial just kick a dude in the nuts, which is really funny. Oh, I'm going back to watch that. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my god, that's so funny. But yeah, Jordan Morgan would cost you guys money against your cap, so. All right, Purdy. Oh, reverse play. Sky Moore to Jawan Jennings. Jawan Jennings throws it. Caught by McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. But there is a flag on the play. So, if you missed it, Brock Purdy to Sky Moore to Jawan Jennings, who threw it to Christian McCaffrey for the touchdown. Oh man, what a play! What a fucking play! That's unbelievable! Jawan Jennings with the passing TD. Jawan Jennings is fired up. So, Eddie Pinheiro lines up for the PAT. The kick is up, and the 49ers have the lead, baby. That was an awesome play. So, Oh, and he was shoved by Jalen Carter, too. And I think that's what the penalty was. Brock Purdy letting his teammates zip the ball down the field. I'll have to think of that for next week. All right. As Britton Covey lets the ball bounce, it is Eagles football. All right, so I don't think Zach Tom's going to get it. I think they're going to get it to one of the valuable guys, like the more valuable. I love Zach Tom. But I think like Trent Williams is going to get it. As Hurts drops back. He's looking, checks it down to the right, complete to Saquon Barkley, who gets about 12 yards on the play. Brilliant play design. I'm going to get a screen grab of that.
Jawan Jennings.
Forgive me while I get this little clippy.
Purdy, all reverse play. Sky Moore to Jawan Jennings. Jawan Jennings throws it. Caught by McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. But there is a flag on the play.
All right, it is complete to Dallas Goedert. 1st and 20. It is incomplete. So it'll be 2nd and 20. With 14:15 remaining in the game. It is 49ers 17. Eagles 16. Jalen Hurts hands it off to Saquon Barkley, who's running to the right. This will be 3rd down. 14 minutes remaining.
Jawan Jennings is fired up.
There we go. Got the screen recording, baby. You get to watch me edit this in real time. All right, 3rd and 13 with 3 minutes to go. Jalen Hurts is scrambling to the right. Throws it down the right sideline. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 13. Yep. I'm going to airdrop this to myself. All right, so. And then we're going to do the Twitter video downloader. I have to edit this shit in real time. Apparently Trayvon got cooked last night as Braden Mann punts it away. It is as dropped by Sky Moore, but he retrieves it pretty quickly. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. All right, I'm going to get both these clips. So how I do it, in case you're wondering, which you're not, but I kind of try to find a replay clip as well as the regular clip.
I put it underneath his...
Yeah, I try to find the replay clip and the regular clip. I forgot to have my volume up. There we go. Copy the clip. Oh yeah, I gotta delete some space. Whoopsie! Alright, whoopsie. I understand. Yep. Yeah. I gotta delete some space on my computer. Let's try and... I gotta do this in real time, folks. There we go. It's a commercial break. Feel free to ask me a question. Tell me I suck. Do what you need to do, brother. There we go. All right, so we're emptying the trash because this is very stupid play-by-play I'm doing here. I'm doing play-by-play of my editing. All right, so. All right, so Purdy is in shotgun at the 31, 1st and 10, drops back to pass. He checks it down to the right, complete to Kyle Scrabble, who rolls. I don't know where they're going to mark him down. But, hell yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, for being champs. All right, we're going to get these clips on here. All right. All right, as McCaffrey takes a handoff, gets about a yard on the play. If you guys have tuned out, I understand. A schizophrenic psycho, yeah. Maybe I'm the one. Maybe I'm the one. Singing puddle of mud I am. All right, Purdy drops back to pass. Fires deep over the middle. Intercepted by Quinyon Mitchell. He's running 50, 40, but they're going to blow the play dead. But still. Oh, there's a flag on the play. All right. Making breakfast for dinner. All right. Sorry, boys. I gotta edit this motherfucker in real time. Because I gotta turn this into a clip. Alright, so. What are they gonna rule? Is that Eagles ball or is it 49ers ball? Alright, it is Eagles ball. 1st and 10. Whew. Alright. I gotta work on Premiere Pro and stream at the same time. Isn't life wonderful? Alright, Jalen Hurts is under center at the 38-yard line. He hands it off to Barkley, who's running to the left, gets about 8, maybe 8-ish on the play. Alright. Thank you for putting up with me while I do this. When you're Tom Grossi, you can have guys do this for you. But when you're me, you got to do this in real time. But I appreciate you guys letting me. You're not going to say no. All right. As Jalen Hurts fakes the handoff to Barkley, he's going to run for the first down. See, oh, he is brought down at about the 49-yard line, and they're going to flag him for a late hit. Clellan Ferrell might have gotten the flag. Flaggy, 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 flag.
All reverse play. Sky Moore to Jawan Jennings. Jawan Jennings throws it. Caught by McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah, that's a little helmet to helmet.
All reverse play. Purdy. All reverse play. Sky Moore to Jawan Jennings.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10. That's a brutal penalty for the Eagles.
All reverse play.
All right, as Barkley runs up the middle, he gets about to the first down marker.
All reverse play. More than Jawan Jennings. Sky Moore to Jawan Jennings. Sky Moore to Jawan.
All right. You were seeing editing in real time, my dudes.
All reverse play. Sky Moore to Jawan Jennings. Jawan Jennings throws it. Caught by McCaffrey.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 Eagles.
All reverse play. Sky Moore to Jawan Jennings. Jawan Jennings throws it. Caught by McCaffrey. Touch.
All right, I think I got it synced up there. Here we go. All right, so Jalen Hurts takes a snap, and Saquon is swallowed up at the line of scrimmage on 1st and 10.
The kick is up. The cut digs. It saves 50. They sneak it. So at the end of the third quarter. Oh my God, the flag on the play. McCaffrey, touchdown.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll live with that. So, thank you, Lucian, for putting up with that bullshit. Saquon is swallowed up. Oh, is Barkley hurt? Is Saquon hurt? They are certainly checking on him. But it's not all bad. Because Tank Bigsby is pretty damn good. Ball's at the 21-yard line, 2nd and 9. Hurts trying to draw him. 14 seconds on the play clock. 11. 10. Hurts drops back to pass. He's looking, lofts it to the end zone in the direction of Jahan Dotson. The wind got a hold of that one. Renardo Green in coverage. Back to the clippy clip.
All reverse play. Sky Moore to Jawan Jennings. Jawan Jennings throws it. Caught by McCaffrey. Touchdown 49ers.
All right. I think Saquon is grabbing his helmet. He should be okay. Or is he? He is walking to the locker room. Saquon is walking to the locker room on 3rd and 9 with 8:45 remaining. Big Nick, we missed your big nuts. As Hurts completes it short of the first down marker to Will Shipley. It'll be 4th down and about 3. So what do you do here if you're Philly? Yeah, also, Nick, I am editing a clip right now, so.
So, if you missed it, Brock Purdy to Sky Moore to Jawan Jennings.
Jake Elliott, the kick is up. It is good. So, with 8 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter, it is Eagles 19, 49ers 17. There we go. All right. Thank you, buddy. Hello, Tanner. You're watching me edit a clip in real time.
So, if you missed it, Brock. Oh, man, what a play. What a fucking play. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of what I expected out of this game. It's like you're not going to get a lot of firepower. Like, these teams have more name value than, like, exciting actual value.
Jawan Jennings with the passing TD. Jawan Jennings is fired up. What a... That's unbelievable.
There we go. I think I got most of it. Thank you guys for hanging with me while I do this. I don't have an editor. It's just me doing this.
Jawan Jennings with the passing TD.
All right, there we go. All right, Jake Elliott set to kick it away. Shubes is hella multitasking. It's a pop-up. Caught it around the 15-yard line by, looks like Sky Moore. All right, final check.
All reverse play. Scott.
All right. There we go. All right. Final check.
All reverse play. Sky Moore to Jawan Jennings. Jawan Jennings throws it. Caught by McCaffrey. Touchdown 49ers. Oh, man. What a play. That's unbelievable. Jawan Jennings with the passing TD.
All right. Works for me. All right. All right. All right. Purdy drops back on 2nd and 5. He's scrambling. He fakes the throw. I think he got the first. All right. The clip should be up very shortly. My audio is exporting. We're about 2 hours and 50 minutes in. All right, 1st and 10. Brother BKL Contreras, appreciate you for subbing. And that is a catch by Demarcus Robinson at the 41-yard line. Thank you guys if you're subbed already. I appreciate you. If you're not, I hate you. But, I don't hate you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right, let's get this clip uploaded. All right, Purdy is scrambling. He's going to fire it out of bounds. Here's my question. Why is throwing it out of bounds not the same as intentional grounding? I'm an idiot. I have no idea. Because they're technically the same thing. All right, Purdy drops back on 2nd and 10. Checks it down, completes McCaffrey. He's got some blockers. He gets to the 30 and about the 28-yard line. All right, as McCaffrey gets it to about the 29. All right. So it is processing. We are here. We're having a fun time. Once I get this uploaded, we are going to be back to your full attention. As Purdy drops back on 2nd and 6. He is going to be sacked on the play. A host of 49ers, but there is a flag on the play. It is on, might be roughing the passer. Or no. Might be pass interference on Reed Blankenship. Hold on a second. I'm going to add something to this real quick. All right, so it's 1st and 10 with 4:32 remaining. Purdy hands it off to McCaffrey, who gets down to the 9-yard line. All right, so it's 1st and goal. All right, Purdy drops back to pass, fires complete to Kyle Scrabble, gets to about the 4-yard line. All right. Second and goal. Purdy is at the 4-yard line. 2 seconds on the play clock, and they get it off in time. Purdy drops back, fires to the end zone. Incomplete for Jawan Jennings. South Bronx, we appreciate... Oh, boy. Brother BKL, we appreciate you. All right, I'm going to get this clip uploaded real quick. I had to re-upload it. All right. Purdy under center, or in shotgun, drops back to pass. He's looking, fires to the end zone, caught Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. All right. All right, so... All right. The kick is up, and whoa, that is badly missed. So, the missed PAT. All right. So, with all that, all right. Here we go. All right, so Purdy is fired up. All right. All right, so brother BKL, I am going to be doing the Chargers-Patriots game as well. We're going to be having a lot of fun here. Honestly, I don't trust a Kevin Patullo offense to make a comeback in this situation, but I could be proved wrong. As it is caught in the end zone. So, man, 8:15 tonight. All right. With 2:54 remaining, is 23-19. And the Eagles have the ball on the 35-yard line. Thank you guys for hanging with me as I do this. Hurts drops back to pass, checks down over the middle, complete to Saquon Barkley, who's been a busy man tonight. All right, Hurts checks it down to Saquon Barkley, makes a defender miss, but doesn't miss the other one. Gets about 2 yards on the play. All right, Hurts drops back on 3rd and 5, throws it over the middle, dropped by A.J. Brown. Dropped. Brutal. We have a 2-3-1-9. That's the scoreboard. All right, the clip should be live here pretty shortly. 4th and 5 with 2:21 remaining. Jalen Hurts drops back. He fires over the middle. Caught. It is Dallas Goedert who gets to the 45-yard line. First down, Eagles. And I think this is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. All right. Whew. All right. All right. Abdul Carter is in a commercial. Saquon's in another commercial. Could this be the final score? Who knows? I am absolutely taking a shower after this. But if you would like to tune in, I will be at the I'll be doing the live stream for the 49ers for the Chargers at Patriots game. That's going to be a fun one. Yeah, I need to take a break. I need to get some laundry. I might have to make a God Hates Flags. I might have to make a God Hates Flags graphic. That'd be very funny. Would I get in trouble for that? Probably. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, being fucking champs. All right. Lucian, I appreciate you. You're an OG of the Grossi stream. I'm going to finish up these Duolingo exercises. I do a little duo. All right. Oh my God. I have to start all over again. This is stupid. All right, so 2 minutes remaining. But the nice play from Jalen Hurts to Dallas Goedert. Every game won by a team trailing at the 2-minute warning this postseason. Oh! So every team has made a comeback victory. That's insane. Jalen Hurts drops back on 1st and 10. Checks down to the left. Complete to Devontae Smith, who gets to about 11 yards on the play. But it is first down, Eagles. I have sort of hydrated myself. I'll do my Duolingo during the break. No, I had a good day today. Went to the gym. Kinda. Well, not kinda. I went to the gym. I got apples over there waiting for me. I got some bevies. As Jalen Hurts drops back, checks down over the middle, complete to Devontae Smith again, who gets to the 21-yard line. Yeah, I got to edit those clips in real time and put them on the channel. All right, yep, that clip is live. All right, Hurts drops back, looking to run, gets a little tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down. I'm going to find a... There we go. That was an easy one. All right, 2nd and 11 with 59 seconds remaining. 23-19, Monsters Inc. reference. Jalen Hurts drops back to pass. He's looking. He can't find anything for the time being. He's going to have to throw it out of bounds. All right, 3rd and 11. All right, so 3rd and 11. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't go too hard anymore because I have back issues. Pat Gustafson and I have talked at length about this. They're on the 21-yard line, 3rd and 11. Jalen Hurts drops back to pass. He fires deep over the middle. Incomplete. Dropped by Devontae Smith. And it is 4th and 11. Could this be it? It was just out of reach of Devontae Smith. And it is 4th and 11. And we are calling a timeout. Hi, Julia. Appreciate you tuning in. It is 23-19. 43 seconds remaining. My clip is going to look real silly if the Eagles win. Because I have friends who are Eagles fans, and I have friends who are 49ers fans. Who do I want to win today? I don't know. McCaffrey is all, or no, that's Purdy. He's all bundled up. Who do I want to win? Julia, if you are not subscribed to the channel, we have a lot of fun around here. You're more than welcome to stick around. We have fun. I make a lot of comedic shorts, do a lot of long-form content. Right now, the 49ers. But that could change. Jalen Hurts fires deep over the middle. Dropped. Batted. Malik Mustafa has more or less sealed the game. And the 49ers take over. First and 10. And I don't think the Eagles have much of a chance anymore. It was batted by Malik Mustafa. Robert Saleh might have earned himself a head coaching job. And Brock Purdy takes a knee. Okay, so the divisional round is set. '49ers at Seahawks, and then Rams at Bears. So, Julia, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, we have a lot of long-form content. We have some short-form content. We just generally have fun around here. I have streamed for about 6.5 hours today. As Purdy takes another knee, Eagles call another timeout. Their season's hanging in the balance. Their final timeout. It'll be 3rd and 12. I think this will do it. But either way, we appreciate you sticking around. The 49ers will be fun. And I think that'll do it, folks. All right. Folks, that is going to do it here in Philadelphia. Final score, the 49ers, 23, Eagles, 19. So the 49ers are moving on. To the divisional round. Once again, it'll be 49ers at Seahawks. Remember, being Delulu is the Salulu. and the Rams at the Bears. It's going to be a wonderful divisional round. I can't wait! Christian McCaffrey, 114 total yards and 2 tutties. I respect it. But, folks, that'll do it for the divisional round. I will be back very, very shortly for the final round, or for the final game of Sunday night. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you kick 4 field goals... Wait, no. They missed the extra point. So they had 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. Oh, no. Jake Elliott might have to learn Chinese, buddy. All right. Folks, that is going to do it. I'm going to take a little break, and I'll be back very, very shortly for Chargers at Patriots. I'm Alex. You guys are wonderful. I'll be back very, very shortly. Go Bengals.